So at what time are finances discussed in a dissolution or divorce? So this form is used to disclose exactly that. We have the AOC 238 or 239, which corresponds to the preliminary verified disclosure statement or the final verified disclosure statement. As you can imagine, the preliminary verified disclosure statement comes first. This document is to be exchanged within 45 days of filing the petition. So if you are the petitioner and you have filed your petition for dissolution, you can go ahead and start with this next document. Or if you are the respondent, again, once you're served, you are now aware that there is a dissolution pending, and you can pull this file at the same time you may be working on the response to the dissolution. First steps here, you fill out petitioner and respondent's information. If you are the petitioner or respondent filling this out, you select the appropriate box. If you don't know the petitioner or the respondent's information, you can leave that blank. So for instance, let's assume that we're the petitioner for this video. You would fill out your information here. You can leave this blank or fill in anything that you know. Fill in your marriage information, date of marriage, place of marriage, separation date, any children that you share in common. Now, say for instance, you have a child that's not a part of this marriage, you can leave them out of this document. This is only for the children that have been as a result of the marriage. Summary of assets and debts. This is where you disclose everything. This is the meat of your dissolution process. You may have a marital home, a vacation home, properties that you rent out to other people at a part of your business. All of that would be disclosed here. If you have more than two, you need to select this box and attach an addendum. Make sure you have your mortgage statements handy. Yes, it helps if you know the address, but it's even more helpful if we have the actual mortgage statement, payoff amount, fair market value, equity, as close as you can get to those figures. All your vehicle information needs to be here. It doesn't matter, whose title the vehicle is, the name is in. Just fill it out. If it's a part of your dissolution or the part of your marriage, it needs to be on this sheet. Bank accounts, again, doesn't matter who the owner is of the account. If it's you, petitioner, or respondent, both, a business, anything that is titled in your name or otherwise a part of the dissolution needs to be filled out here with the name, the type of account, and the balance. Additional, select this box and attach it. Same situation for your stocks and retirement accounts. All of that needs to be here, whether it's vested, non-vested. Make sure you obtain those statements because we will need them as attachments to this sheet. If you don't have them at the moment, that's fine. Just fill it out as best as you can. Life insurance policies, again, pull those statements, figure out if you have a cash value in your life insurance policy or not. If you own a business, do not withhold information from the other side. You need to fill it out here. Any other assets that you have that are a part of the marriage or that you're making a non-marital claim to, non-marital meaning it's not to be divided in the dissolution because the other party does not have an interest in it, you would mark non-marital claim and fill those items out, or even if they are a marital claim, you still want to fill them out. Any credit cards that you have, whether they have a zero balance or not, fill out all your creditors. If you're making a maintenance claim or there's child support to be determined, you need to fill out your expenses here for your household. All of the information that I went over earlier corresponds to the documents requested here. So as I said, you might as well pull those now instead of waiting until the very last minute to exchange those documents. If you don't have them or the other party has them, you can mark it as NA or unavailable. Otherwise, you need to be gathering this stuff because it will quicken the process of dissolution, especially if you are trying to settle the case before trial. This does need to be verified, so take this document at completion to a notary to get this statement, all of these statements, notarized and exchanged.